Have you ever wondered if there's more to your daily hygiene routine than just showering and brushing your teeth? Imagine if a few simple tweaks could add years to your life and significantly boost your overall health. Hi, I'm Your Name. And today we're diving into 5 often overlooked areas of your body that could transform your well-being. From the hidden secrets of your tongue to the crucial care your feet need, these tips from Dr. Sarah Thompson, a geriatric specialist with 30 years of experience, are game changers. Stay with us until the end to discover easy, life-enhancing habits that you can start today to feel fresher, healthier, and more energetic every day. Don't miss out on this essential health wisdom that could make a profound difference in your life. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Now, let's begin. 1. Is the tongue our most overlooked health indicator? Let's take a moment to talk about something that's often forgotten, yet plays a crucial role in our daily health: your tongue. Yes, that seemingly simple, often overlooked muscle in your mouth that does so much more than help you enjoy the taste of your favorite foods. We take our tongues for granted, don't we? We brush our teeth, floss, and rinse with mouthwash, but how often do we truly consider the health of our tongues? Let me tell you, paying attention to your tongue could be one of the most important health decisions you make. Picture your tongue like the sponge in your kitchen that you use to clean up messes after cooking. It's constantly collecting things. Food particles, bacteria, and debris are all trapped on its surface, even when we don't realize it. Over time, this can form a thick coating, which is essentially a breeding ground for bacteria. We wouldn't leave a dirty sponge lying around, right? So why would we ignore the one part of our body that can harbor so much unwanted buildup? Dr. Sarah Thompson, a respected healthcare professional who's been dedicated to keeping seniors healthy for over 30 years, once shared something with me that stuck. The bacteria on your tongue aren't just a nuisance causing bad breath. They're much more insidious than that. These bacteria can travel through your bloodstream and affect critical areas like your heart and overall well-being. Think of it like this. If you have a dirty filter in your water system, every drop of water that comes out is contaminated. That's how harmful bacteria on your tongue can impact your entire system. It's not just about bad breath, it's about your long-term health. The good news? Keeping your tongue clean is easy, and it doesn't take much time at all. You don't need any fancy products, just a few minutes of your day. Every morning, before you eat or drink anything, take a moment to care for your tongue. You can either use a tongue scraper, they're inexpensive and available at most drugstores, or simply your regular toothbrush. Stand in front of the mirror, stick out your tongue, and gently scrape or brush from the back to the front of your tongue 3 or 4 times. It's like wiping down a kitchen counter after cooking. You want to be thorough, but don't go too rough. When you're done, rinse your mouth with some water. You'll feel immediately fresher, and your mouth will thank you. This simple habit should also be done before bed, though with a lighter touch, especially as you get used to it. I promise you, taking just 2 minutes in the morning and 1 minute at night will make a world of difference. I can't stress enough how transformative this tiny change can be. I'll tell you about Mary, a dear friend of mine who's 67. 3 months ago, she decided to start cleaning her tongue as part of her daily routine. What she noticed was nothing short of amazing. Not only did she find that she could taste her food more intensely and enjoy her meals again, but her dentist noticed a significant improvement in her oral health, and she felt more energetic than ever before. She said to me, with a huge smile on her face, "It's such a small thing, but it makes me feel so much fresher. Like I'm taking better care of myself." It's incredible how something so simple can lead to such big, positive changes. If you're new to this, don't be discouraged if you find yourself gagging at first. It's normal, and with a bit of practice, it becomes much easier. If you're struggling, start in the middle of your tongue and gradually work your way back as you get more comfortable. And always listen to your body. If your tongue looks unusual or feels sore, it's a good idea to talk to your doctor. Your tongue is telling you something, and it's worth paying attention to. So next time you look in the mirror, Give your tongue some love. It's not just a part of your mouth. It's a powerful, often overlooked health indicator that could change the way you feel every single day. And trust me, once you start paying attention to your tongue, you may find yourself thinking about the next overlooked part of your body that deserves just a little more care. Which, as it turns out, brings us to another surprisingly important area: your feet. I can't wait to share how taking better care of them could completely change your health, and even your outlook on life. 2. Feet care, the foundation of senior health. Let's talk about something we often take for granted: our feet. These unsung heroes carry us through life, supporting every step we take, yet how many of us truly give them the attention they deserve? Most people think a quick rinse in the shower is enough to keep their feet in good shape, but the truth is, there's so much more involved in maintaining the health of these vital body parts, especially as we grow older. Why is foot care so incredibly important? The best way to think about your feet is to imagine them as the foundation of a house. When the foundation is neglected or not properly maintained, the entire structure begins to falter. The same goes for our bodies. If we don't care for our feet, problems can start to ripple upward, affecting everything from our posture to our overall mobility. As we age, our feet become something of an early warning system for our health. They're the first to reveal issues like poor circulation, which often starts in the lower extremities. For those with diabetes, keeping the feet in good condition is critical, not just for comfort but to avoid much more serious complications, like infections or ulcers that can lead to much more severe health consequences. It's heartbreaking to see how many people overlook this, unaware that proper foot care is one of the easiest, most effective ways to prevent a host of painful and potentially debilitating conditions. Now, let's dive into the simple, yet essential, steps you can take to care for your feet every day. Start by sitting comfortably on your shower chair or bath edge. Take your time, and allow yourself to relax. Use warm, not hot, water and a soft washcloth to gently cleanse your feet. Pay special attention to the spaces between your toes. It might seem like an insignificant detail, but cleaning between the toes is as important as wiping down every corner of a room. Those hidden spots are where dirt, moisture, and bacteria thrive if left unchecked. Take your time, moving slowly, and ensure you're getting every bit of skin. Each toe deserves attention. Gently wash and dry them. Don't forget the soles of your feet, either. They're the area where most of the dirt and dead skin accumulate, and if left uncleaned, they can lead to discomfort and even pain. I can't help but think of Tom, my 73-year-old neighbor. Tom was a man of routine, but he never gave much thought to his feet, until one day, he noticed some strange discoloration between his toes. It wasn't until his doctor pointed out that it was the beginning of a fungal infection, something common in older adults, that he truly understood the importance of foot care. Tom started a new daily routine, making sure to wash, dry, and moisturize his feet regularly. And not only did the fungal infection clear up, but he also found that his balance improved. He was amazed by the difference, and it was a real eye-opener for him. "I never realized how much better I'd feel just by taking care of my feet," he admitted, his voice filled with gratitude and a sense of relief. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. The most crucial part of the routine happens after the washing: drying. Think of it like drying your dishes. If you leave moisture in dark places, you're asking for trouble. Dampness between your toes can create the perfect environment for bacteria, fungi, and other infections to thrive. So always use a clean, soft towel, and make sure to dry thoroughly every single space between your toes. Once your feet are dry, apply a small amount of moisturizer to the soles and tops of your feet, but avoid the spaces between the toes. This helps prevent cracking and keeps your skin soft and healthy, but the most important step is keeping those toe spaces dry. It's a simple act that can prevent a world of trouble. I can't stress this enough. Pay attention to any changes in your feet. Notice any new discoloration, persistent soreness, or cuts that don't heal quickly. These are all like check engine lights for your body. If you catch these early, it's easier to address them before they turn into something bigger. If you notice anything unusual, don't put it off. Don't wait for it to go away on its own. Reach out to your doctor and get it checked out. It could make all the difference in your future mobility and comfort. Making foot care a daily ritual doesn't have to be a big task. Ideally, do it in the morning, when you're fresh and alert. The whole process only takes about 5 minutes, but those 5 minutes can prevent months of potential problems. After a few weeks of proper foot care, you'll likely start to notice positive changes. Better balance, less discomfort while walking, and healthier-looking skin. And trust me, it's a feeling of empowerment. You're taking control of your well-being, and that simple act of self-care can make all the difference. And don't forget, this is just one part of the larger picture. If you want to thrive as you age, it's about taking small, meaningful steps every day. Foot care is just the beginning. And while we're talking about the body's most overlooked parts, there's one more area that needs daily attention, yet often goes unnoticed: your armpits. I know it sounds strange, but stay with me. What I'm about to share with you goes far beyond just preventing body odor. It's about caring for your skin and overall health in ways you might never have considered before. 3. The hidden dangers of neglecting your armpits. Now, I can already hear you thinking, armpits? Really? I use deodorant every day, so I'm all set. But let's slow down for a moment. The truth is, armpit care is about so much more than just keeping odor at bay. I get it. It's easy to think of this area of your body as a simple, everyday concern that doesn't need much attention beyond a quick swipe of deodorant or antiperspirant. But let me share something that might make you rethink that approach. Your armpits are far more important than just a place where sweat collects. They play a key role in your body's overall health and well-being, especially as you age. If you're a senior, or you care for someone who is, you need to understand that the armpits are a crucial hub for your lymphatic system. The lymphatic system is your body's natural drainage and detox system. Think of it like your body's own waste management network, working behind the scenes to filter out toxins, fight infections, and keep everything flowing smoothly. The lymph nodes under your arms are some of the busiest and most important nodes in the body. These nodes filter out harmful substances, making sure they don't build up in your body and cause more harm. In a way, your armpits can be seen as the grand central station of your upper body, where essential processes happen. And just like any busy station, if things are not running smoothly, problems arise. So, why are clean armpits particularly important for seniors? As we age, our skin naturally becomes thinner, drier, and more sensitive. What this means is that the same products that once worked fine for your skin may now lead to irritation, rashes, or infections. The buildup of sweat, deodorants, and other body care products can begin to clog the pores in your skin, creating an environment that is ripe for bacteria and fungi to thrive. In other words, a once innocuous area could become a breeding ground for infections. And as if that's not enough, when we fail to keep this area clean, it can have a cascading effect on the rest of the body. When toxins aren't properly flushed out, they stay in the body longer, leaving you feeling sluggish and affecting your energy levels. Think of it this way: if you neglect the health of your armpits, it's like letting trash pile up in the middle of a busy intersection. Eventually, everything starts to back up. And if you're not paying attention to your body, it could mean bigger issues down the road, especially for seniors whose immune systems are less able to handle the strain of such neglect. Now, let me walk you through the proper way to care for your armpits daily. It's not complicated, but it does require a little extra attention, especially as you get older. When you step into a warm shower, the warmth helps open up your pores and relaxes your skin. Take this moment to care for your body, and start by gently cleansing your armpits with a washcloth or a soft sponge. Barbara, a 65-year-old retired teacher I know, has a great piece of advice when it comes to sensitive skin. She shared that she struggled with frequent rashes under her arms, no matter how often she applied deodorant. "I used to get rashes all the time," she explained to me. But once I switched to an unscented soap and started paying attention to how I was cleaning, those problems just disappeared. Barbara's experience is a powerful reminder that your skin needs to be treated with respect. Harsh soaps, scented deodorants, or even the act of scrubbing too roughly can irritate your skin, leading to rashes, bumps, or even infections. That's why it's so important to use a gentle, unscented soap that won't irritate. But it's not just about what soap you use. It's about how you clean the area. Use soft, circular motions to gently cleanse. Imagine you're cleaning a delicate piece of glass. You want to be effective, but you don't want to be rough. Gently move your hand up and down, side to side, and in small circles. This motion ensures you're cleaning every part of the armpit without being too harsh. For those of you who may have limited mobility or find it hard to raise your arms fully, don't worry. There are simple adjustments you can make. Try holding the washcloth with your opposite hand and gently bring it across your body to reach the other armpit. It may feel a bit awkward at first, but with a little practice, it becomes second nature. Don't rush through the process. Spend a few extra seconds on each armpit, and don't forget to rinse thoroughly. Soap residue left behind can irritate the skin and contribute to the problems you're trying to avoid. Once you've finished rinsing, gently pat your armpits dry with a clean towel. Avoid rubbing, as this can cause friction, which could further irritate your skin. Moisture trapped in your armpits can lead to bacterial growth, which, as I mentioned, can quickly lead to unpleasant odors or even infections. By making sure your skin is thoroughly dry, you're creating a healthier environment for your lymphatic system to do its job. After you dry off, give your skin a few minutes to breathe before applying deodorant. This simple step helps prevent clogging your pores or irritating the skin with chemicals, giving your body time to recover and restore itself. You may be surprised by the results. Within just a week of giving your armpits the attention they deserve, you may notice a significant odor reduction before you even apply deodorant. Your skin will likely feel smoother, softer, and less irritated. Some seniors even report feeling less sluggish, more energized, or more refreshed after taking this simple step. This isn't just wishful thinking. It makes sense when you consider the role the lymphatic system plays in your body's natural detoxification process. By helping this system function properly, you may even feel more vibrant and rejuvenated. Take Rose, for example. She's 70, and after just a month of paying more attention to cleaning her armpits, she noticed something pretty remarkable. I used to get these small, tender lumps under my arms, she shared. They were uncomfortable and sometimes painful. But after I started being more consistent about cleaning properly, they completely went away. When Rose went to her doctor, he explained that the lumps were likely the result of blocked lymph nodes, something that can happen when the lymphatic system isn't functioning at its best. My doctor said it's because I'm helping my lymphatic system do its job better, she told me, clearly relieved. This is exactly why taking care of your armpits is so important. It's not just about cosmetic reasons or personal hygiene. It's about supporting your body's natural defenses. When we take the time to keep this area clean, we're supporting the health of our lymphatic system and, in turn, boosting our immune system and overall well-being. It's amazing how such a small adjustment to your daily routine can have such profound effects on your health. So, when it comes to your armpits, don't just think of them as an afterthought or a quick stop in your daily routine. Think of them as an essential part of your body's detox and immune system. Treat them with care, respect, and patience, and you'll not only feel better but also give your body the support it deserves. And speaking of taking care of our health, let's shift to another important area of self-care that can drastically improve your overall well-being: your nose. Believe it or not, nasal hygiene is crucial for your respiratory health, and what I'm about to share could change the way you think about breathing forever. 4. Nasal hygiene: breathing your way to better health. Let's take a moment to talk about your nose. Not just the small, often underappreciated feature on your face that helps you smell, but the entire nasal passage that plays a crucial role in your overall health. It's easy to forget just how much we rely on our noses, often taking them for granted until something goes wrong. But in reality, your nose is far more important than most people realize. It's not just a passive feature. It's an active, hard-working part of your body that contributes significantly to your ability to breathe, stay healthy, and even get a good night's sleep. For most of us, the nose is something we don't give much thought to until issues arise, whether it's congestion, allergies, or a cold. We tend to assume that as long as we're able to breathe through it, everything is functioning fine. However, proper nasal hygiene is something that becomes even more essential as we age, especially in preventing stubborn winter colds, seasonal allergies, and other respiratory issues that can become more frequent or harder to manage as we get older. Taking a proactive approach to caring for your nasal passages can make all the difference. So why is nasal cleaning so vital? You may not realize this, but your nose acts as your body's natural air purifier. Just as you wouldn't leave the filters in your home's air conditioning system untouched for years, you shouldn't neglect your nasal passages. They are responsible for filtering the air you breathe, trapping dust, pollen, bacteria, and other potentially harmful particles before they reach your lungs. The nose does an incredible job of filtering out harmful substances, but it's a process that builds up day after day. Think about it. Your nose filters approximately 10,000 quarts of air every single day. That's a staggering amount of air, and with it, a lot of pollutants, allergens, and bacteria that can get trapped in your sinuses. It's not just the pollutants that get trapped, though. Our noses also catch viruses and bacteria that can lead to sickness, making regular nasal hygiene an important step in preventing colds, flu, and other respiratory issues that seem to come around so frequently, especially in the winter months. As we age, our immune system tends to weaken, making it all the more important to keep our bodies, including our noses, in top condition. That's where a little extra attention to nasal hygiene comes in, and trust me, it can have a huge impact on your overall health. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Let's take Jack, a 68-year-old retired construction worker, as an example. Jack is a great guy, but for most of his life, he didn't think twice about nasal hygiene. He was too busy working, raising a family, and living life to pay attention to something as small as his nose. I never paid much attention to cleaning my nose, he told me, until my allergies got so bad that I could barely sleep. It was a real struggle. The congestion was constant, and I felt like I was always fighting to breathe. He admits that at first, he was a bit skeptical of the idea of cleaning his nose. After all, it seemed unnecessary. But after months of suffering, he finally decided to give it a try. Now that I clean it properly every day, I breathe better than I have in years, he says with a smile. Jack's experience is a powerful reminder that what seems like a small thing, taking care of your nose, can have a significant, lasting impact on your health. So how do you take care of your nasal passages, and how can you begin incorporating nasal hygiene into your daily routine? It's simpler than you might think, and there are a few easy, safe, and incredibly effective ways to start. The first step is to make it a part of your morning routine. Start by cupping some warm water in your hands and gently splashing it around your nostrils. This simple action can help moisten and clear out any dust, pollen, or mucus that's built up overnight. Some people also like to use a saline spray to flush out their nasal passages. Think of it as giving your nose a refreshing, gentle shower from the inside. It's soothing, gentle, and most importantly, effective. My sister Betty, who's 71, has been using a saline rinse for years. She swears by it. Saline is all you need, she tells me firmly. Don't waste your money on those medicated sprays unless your doctor says so. Betty is one of those people who always makes sure she's doing things the natural way, and I've seen the difference it makes for her. I don't even feel congested anymore in the mornings, she says with relief. It's amazing how something so simple can have such a powerful effect. When it comes to blowing your nose, remember, that gentleness is key. It's not about blowing with force. Think of it like softly clearing your throat, gently clearing away the congestion without creating pressure on your sinuses. Use a clean tissue each time and always blow one nostril at a time while keeping the other closed. This step helps prevent any unnecessary pressure from building up in your sinuses, which can lead to further discomfort or even sinus infections. After you blow your nose, wash your hands thoroughly, just as you would after preparing raw food in the kitchen. It might seem like a small thing, but it's essential for preventing the spread of germs. And here's another tip. Take advantage of the warm steam during your evening shower. This might sound simple, but it's incredibly effective. The steam helps loosen any debris or mucus that may have built up throughout the day, allowing your nasal passages to clear more easily. Simply breathe deeply, but gently, through your nose, letting the moisture do the work. Afterward, make sure to pat the outside of your nose dry. Avoid rubbing the area, as the skin around your nose can be delicate and prone to irritation. You'll be amazed at how different you feel after just a few days of consistent nasal care. Better breathing, fewer headaches, and even improved sleep quality are just some of the benefits that seniors like David, an 82-year-old golfer, have shared with me. I used to dread springtime, David confides. The sneezing, the stuffiness, the headaches. It made it impossible to enjoy my morning golf. But now, after starting a proper nasal routine, I don't have to worry about allergies anymore. I can finally enjoy the outdoors again. David's story is one of many that highlight the profound impact nasal care can have on your quality of life. It's simple, it's effective, and most importantly, it's a practice that can give you back the freedom to enjoy the things you love. Finally, remember that your nose is a sensitive part of your body, and it's important to listen to what it's telling you. If you experience any pain, unusual discharge, or persistent stuffiness that doesn't improve with basic care, take it seriously. These symptoms could indicate a more serious issue, and it's always better to check in with your doctor sooner rather than later. Your body is trying to tell you something, and you should never ignore those warning signs. A little attention now could save you from more serious issues down the road. Now that we've covered nasal hygiene, let's move on to another area of personal care that often gets overlooked, your belly button. It may seem like a small and insignificant part of your body, but what I'm about to share with you could change your entire approach to hygiene. Stay with me, because this next topic might surprise you. 5. The belly button, a forgotten health harbor. Let's take a moment to think about something we rarely pay attention to, your belly button. That small, seemingly insignificant dimple in your stomach, the one you haven't thought about since you were a child. It's one of those parts of our body that we often overlook in our daily hygiene routines, and yet, it plays a surprisingly significant role in our health. You may be surprised to hear this, but as we age, the belly button can become a forgotten health harbor, and neglecting it can lead to issues we never even saw coming. Why, you may ask, should we give such a small, almost invisible part of our body so much attention? Well, think of your belly button as a hidden pocket in your clothing, often unnoticed, yet an easy place for things to get trapped, building up over time. Dust, dirt, moisture, sweat, these can all accumulate in the folds of your navel without you realizing it. Over time, this buildup can create an environment that's perfect for bacteria to grow, leading to potential infections or odors. And here's the kicker. Your belly button is one of the deepest creases on your body, making it a natural hiding spot for all sorts of germs. It's so easy for the small area to go unchecked, but the impact it can have on your overall health is anything but small. Ignoring it can lead to discomfort, unpleasant odors, and even infections, all of which can be easily avoided with just a little attention and care. Take Helen, for example. She's a 75-year-old retired nurse who had worked in healthcare for decades and thought she knew everything about maintaining her health. But it wasn't until a routine doctor's visit that she learned a valuable lesson about belly button care. "I had no idea it needed regular cleaning," she admitted, somewhat embarrassed. "It's such a small spot, but it can cause big problems if ignored." Her doctor had noticed a minor infection in her navel area and advised her to clean it more thoroughly. That small revelation struck me, It's something so many of us overlook, and yet, it can have a significant impact on our health if left unaddressed. It made me wonder how many other people out there might be missing something as simple, but as crucial, as this. Cleaning your belly button is simpler than you might think. It doesn't require special products or complicated procedures, just a little care and attention. All you need is a soft washcloth, some warm water, and a little bit of time. While you're in the shower, take a washcloth, dampen it with warm water, and use your index finger under the cloth to gently clean inside your belly button. Think of it like cleaning a delicate, small teacup. There's no need to scrub or use any sharp objects. Just gentle motions, taking care not to hurt the skin. It takes only a few seconds, but can make a world of difference. Margaret, a 69-year-old woman who's made this part of her daily routine, shared her thoughts with me. I spend about 30 seconds on it while I'm washing my stomach. It's become as natural as washing my face, she told me with a knowing smile. That's what I find so inspiring about her approach. She's made it a natural, effortless part of her self-care routine. It's not a chore for her. It's just another small act of love for her own body. For those with deeper belly buttons, there's an even easier trick to make sure you're cleaning properly. Tilt your body forward slightly while you clean to help the water drain out, preventing any moisture from pooling inside. You don't want to leave water trapped in there like water collecting at the bottom of a vase. Any lingering moisture creates the perfect environment for bacteria to grow, and that can lead to infections or even just an unpleasant smell. After cleaning, be sure to dry the area thoroughly. Don't rush this step. Gentle patting with a towel ensures that no moisture is left behind. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. This small change in routine can lead to noticeable improvements in the way you feel. I remember talking to Jane, my 78-year-old neighbor, who started paying closer attention to her belly button hygiene after I mentioned it in conversation. I used to have this musty smell I couldn't figure out, she shared, her voice tinged with frustration. I tried everything, new soaps, different body washes, but nothing worked. Once I started cleaning my navel properly every day, the smell disappeared completely. She smiled as she added, and the skin around my stomach feels healthier, too. That's the magic of paying attention to the small details. It's amazing how something as simple as cleaning your belly button can lead to such tangible benefits. Her story is proof that the smallest habits, the ones we often overlook, have the power to bring about meaningful changes. The effects are not just cosmetic. When you start taking care of this often forgotten area, you'll likely notice several positive changes. The discomfort that you might have just gotten used to, a slight itch, a persistent feeling of dampness, or even that occasional bad smell, will start to fade. The skin around your belly button will look clearer, healthier, and more vibrant. If you've been feeling self-conscious about that area, you may start to feel more comfortable in your skin. It's like a weight being lifted, a feeling of fresh air after a long, stuffy day. These small moments of self-care lead to a bigger sense of well-being. But, as with anything related to your health, it's important to listen to your body. If you notice any unusual redness, persistent discomfort, or odors that don't go away even after starting your cleaning routine, it's time to consult a doctor. Sometimes, what we assume is a hygiene issue could be a sign of something more serious, and it's better to address it early. Don't wait until it becomes a bigger problem. It's always worth checking in with your healthcare provider to make sure everything is as it should be. As we wrap up our discussion on 5 crucial body areas, the tongue, feet, armpits, nose, and now the belly button, it's so striking to realize how many of us neglect these parts of our body. We think of them as minor, unimportant details, when in fact, they play a vital role in our overall health. Isn't it fascinating how these 5 simple areas can have such a profound impact on how we feel? From your tongue signaling issues with your digestive system to your belly button harboring hidden concerns, each of these areas deserves more attention than we often give them. It's not about perfection. It's about making small, consistent changes that lead to better health and well-being. The truth is, it's these tiny habits, these moments of care that we so easily overlook, that can add up over time to make a big difference in how we feel as we age. The older we get, the more our bodies need that extra care, and it's in these small, often forgotten spots that we can find the key to feeling better, staying healthier, and living with more energy and vitality. So, the next time you step into the shower, take a moment to care for your belly button. It's a small gesture, but it can have a big impact on your health. It's a simple act of self-love, an act of mindfulness, and one that will pay off more than you might think. After all, your body has been with you for a long time, and it deserves to be treated with the kindness and attention it needs to thrive, no matter your age. Trust me, you'll be glad you did. Thank you so much for watching. So far, we've explored some crucial health lessons that are easy to overlook, like the importance of taking care of your belly button. It's a simple yet powerful reminder that even the smallest details in our routine can make a big difference in our overall health. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you've learned today that you plan to start practicing in your own life? Let me know in the comments below. Your feedback means a lot to me and can help others on their journey to better health. If you found this video helpful, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to hit the like button. Share this video with someone who might benefit, and subscribe to our channel for more valuable content. We've got plenty more coming your way. Take care of yourself, inside and out, and I'll see you in the next video.